Websites can talk now. And once you see this in action, you realize something very important. This is not a gimmick. Clients absolutely love it. Visitors love it. And businesses are already paying real money every single month just to keep this one feature installed on their website. Think about how websites have worked for the last 20 years. Someone lands on a page, scrolls around, clicks a few buttons, maybe reads some text, maybe fills out a form, and then nothing happens. They wait. Sometimes hours. Sometimes days. Sometimes they never hear back at all. That delay is where most businesses lose money. Now imagine instead that the website starts talking to them immediately. Not typing. Not chat bubbles. A real voice conversation, right inside the browser. The visitor asks questions. The AI answers like a human. It explains services. It handles objections. And most importantly, it books an appointment on the spot. That is what makes this opportunity massive. You can set this up in literally 3 clicks, even if you are a complete beginner with no technical background. Businesses are paying anywhere from $200 to $500 per month just to have this installed and running. And here's the crazy part, you can install it on any website, even if the business already has one. This talking website service has quietly become the new sexy thing that almost no one is talking about yet. But here's the reality, in the next 6 to 12 months, a lot of businesses are going to have this. And if you don't sell it to them, someone else will. This is a window of opportunity, and it's wide open right now. Let's think through a real-world scenario. Someone visits a plumber's website at 11:00 p.m. There's water leaking under their sink. They're stressed. They need help now. What usually happens? They might try to call, but no one answers. They might fill out a contact form, but that won't get answered until the next day. By then, they've probably already called another company with a talking website agent. That doesn't happen anymore. Instead, the website immediately engages them. It asks what's wrong. It explains whether the company can help. It answers pricing questions. And then it books an appointment while the visitor is still sitting there with urgency. So now the business owner wakes up in the morning with appointments already on their calendar. No missed calls, no lost leads, no staff working late nights. That alone makes this service worth thousands of dollars a year to the right business. Now let me show you exactly how this works in practice. Picture a small icon in the bottom right corner of a website. This is not a traditional chat widget. When someone clicks it, instead of typing, it says, "Call us here." The call happens directly in the browser. The visitor hears ABC Concrete, "How can I help you today?" They respond naturally, "Hey, I have a cracked concrete floor in my backyard. Is that something you can help with?" The AI responds calmly and professionally, explaining that yes, this is a service they handle, describing the repair process in simple terms, and then offering a free consultation. It doesn't rush. It doesn't sound robotic. It asks smart follow-up questions. The visitor pushes back. They ask about working around a fireplace. They mention grass growing through the cracks. The AI handles it smoothly. Then comes the pricing question, which is usually where sales fall apart. Instead of guessing or giving a bad quote, the AI explains that pricing depends on the size and condition of the area and recommends a free, no-obligation consultation. Then it asks to book it. The visitor agrees. From there, the AI collects the name, confirms spelling, asks for email, confirms it, asks for the address, and then checks the real calendar to make sure the time is actually available. If it's not, it goes back and forth until it finds a time that works. This entire conversation happens without a human involved. On the back end, the business owner can see everything. The contact is automatically added. The email is stored correctly. The full conversation transcript is saved. The appointment is booked. That is insane value. Now here's what makes this even more powerful. You don't need to build any of this from scratch. The entire system already exists. The website, the AI agent, the booking system, the CRM, everything runs from one dashboard. If the client already has a website built somewhere else, like WordPress or another platform, you simply copy one piece of code and paste it into their site. That's it. The talking agent appears instantly across the entire website. If you want, you can even import entire pre-built websites with service pages, location pages, FAQs, and content already generated using AI. You can literally launch a full business website in minutes. Now let's talk about setup, because this is where people think things are complicated. They're not. First, you connect the client's Google business profile, Facebook page, and optional WhatsApp. This allows notifications, follow-ups, and even WhatsApp conversations with potential customers. Everything stays connected. Next, you go to the AI agent section and create a knowledge base. This is where you teach the AI about the business. You don't need to be creative here. You simply paste in business details, services, and frequently asked questions. In fact, you can use a pre-built template that already includes everything you need. You paste in the client's information, hit save, and the AI is trained. Most clients don't even edit anything. But if you want to be extra professional, you can send them the document and ask them to correct anything. 90% of the time, they won't change a word. Then you add a web crawler. This scans the client's existing website and pulls in all the information automatically. About page, services, locations, everything. Now the AI actually understands the business. From there, you create the conversation AI. You choose appointment booking. You name the bot after the business. You set the tone to friendly. You select where it responds like live chat or SMS. You decide what information the AI should collect. Name, email, phone number, address if needed. You connect the calendar, and you're done. Then you design the chat widget. You choose voice AI. You select colors to match the brand. You customize the greeting. You choose an avatar. You turn off agency branding if you want. Once you hit save, the entire thing is ready. Adding it to a website takes less than 5 minutes. You copy one piece of code and paste it into the site. It works on every page. It follows the user as they scroll. If it's WordPress, there's even a plugin. If the website is built inside the platform, you just select the widget in settings and save. Done. Let's talk money, because this is where people either get excited or confused. For website builds, you can charge anywhere from $1,000 to $6,000 depending on complexity. If you're using templates and AI-generated content, $1,000 is perfectly reasonable. If you're redesigning everything, $3,000 to $6,000 is fair. For the monthly service, beginners can start at $200 per month. No setup fee. Just get clients. Once you have proof and confidence, $500 per month is very realistic. And yes, this might sound crazy when setup takes minutes. But pricing is not based on your effort. It's based on value. A roofer can make $10,000 from one job. A dentist can make $3,000 from one new implant patient. A remodeling company might close a $30,000 project. If this talking website brings them one extra customer per month or even one per year, it pays for itself many times over. That's why businesses running Google ads, Facebook ads, or SEO are perfect clients. They already pay for traffic. This simply helps them convert more of it. Selling this is simple. If they have a website, you say, I built you a live talking website agent that can answer questions and book appointments automatically. It's already done. Do you want to see it? If they don't have a website, you say, I built you a talking website that books appointments on autopilot. Want to see it? Offer a free 7-day trial if you're new. Install it. Let them experience it. Then roll them into billing. You don't need hundreds of people to say yes. You need one. When someone responds, you build a demo in their industry and show it to them. Even if it's not trained on their exact business yet, they'll understand immediately. The best clients are high-ticket, high-volume service businesses. Junk removal, roofing, chimney repair, remodeling, plumbing, concrete, dental practices. These businesses feel the pain of missed calls every day. Right now, 99% of businesses have never seen this. That's why getting clients is easier now than it will ever be again. This solves a real problem: missed calls, lost leads, late-night inquiries. And once you install it, it runs 24/7 without breaks, without sick days, without burnout. The era of businesses missing calls at 11 p.m. and losing customers to competitors is over. And you can be the one who brings them the solution. That's the opportunity. What makes this opportunity even more powerful is how defensible it becomes once you're inside a business. When a company starts waking up every morning with booked appointments they didn't have to work for, they stop thinking of you as an expense. You become infrastructure. Turning that off would feel like unplugging their phone line or shutting down their front door. That's why churn on services like this is incredibly low once the client sees results. And this isn't just about today. As AI voice quality improves and models become more context-aware, these website agents will start handling even more complex conversations. They'll pre-qualify leads, route calls, handle multiple languages, follow up automatically, and integrate deeper into CRMs and ad platforms. Businesses that adopt this early will have a massive advantage, and the people who sell and manage these systems will be in even higher demand. The best part is that this scales cleanly. One setup can turn into 10. 10 can turn into 50. You're not trading time for money anymore. You're stacking recurring revenue while delivering value. That's the kind of business model that survives algorithm changes, ad cost spikes, and economic shifts. A year from now, this technology will feel normal. 2 years from now, it will be expected. The only real question is whether you were the person who introduced it to your market, or the person trying to catch up after everyone else already did. Right now, you're early. And being early is where the leverage is.